2025 was a year when everything changed for me. I got mature, I started creating content, I began freelancing, I made some money, and this was the year which is worth documenting, which was worth documenting. But I was not able to do that, and with that regret, I do not want to miss the chance this year. So, hi, I am Ayush, and I have been creating content since the last 7 months on Instagram and YouTube. I started with short form content and I created motivational videos, sometimes some tips related to teenage and stuff. But now, as my current goal, like the short term goal, is to at least reach 1 lakh per month of earning before I turn 18, and before it can be any year. It can be this year, next year, or even the next year. It's 2028. So 2028 is my you can say deadline for hitting that goal. So I'm creating this video because I thought that this 2025 I was not able to document my whole journey. Why not compile it all in just a single video? So yeah, that's what I will talk about. How my 2025 went. So in the first quarter of 2025, there were three major things I want to talk about. First, I made my first 500 rupees. Like I had made those rupees by selling some books and journals on Amazon, and my first sales were in November 2024, but the payments were transferred to my mother's bank account 2 months later, which was in January 2025, and that was the first time when I made my first rupee so from the internet, and I was really grateful for that. I was really happy, excited as well. Then I understood that this Amazon thing is taking a lot of my time, and I will not be able to do it for a long term. So I dropped it, and I thought that let's start something different. So in February, what happened is that I had to go to some other state of my country because there was like some functions, family functions, and after that there were my exams. So the February was like complete of those family functions and the exams. I was not able to do much in that month. Then in March and April, I did social media management. I didn't did it like freelancing, but I learned it from chat gpt and AI models. I learned from YouTube channels because I thought that chat gpt was the best thing to learn any skill. It can act as a mentor, but I have now understood that it's not true, guys. If you are thinking to learn a skill, then please either invest a lot of your time in YouTube, because there is so much valuable content present over there, and you can like just put in your efforts to actually find the right videos, and then you watch them and take the actions, and you will surely get better at the skill which you want to. But in March 2025, I didn't knew it, so I used ChatGPT. In social media management, I learned most of the basic things like what is a content calendar, how to create it, how to schedule videos and reels for YouTube and Instagram for clients, and how to do the captioning, how to find content ideas and stuff like that. So, like, I think it was a good thing because somewhere it played a role in my content creation journey still now, and after that, it will also help me. So, then in March and April, I spent my 2 months learning it, trying to find clients. I at that time was targeting cafe brands and cafes, and I was not able to find anything because ChatGPT mostly gives you answers like USA, like you are in US. So in US or any tier one city of India as well, cafes are a famous thing. But in my city or anywhere around me, it's not like something very famous. It's not like very popular in people. People do not like to go to cafes. They just like to go to restaurants. So I was not able to find much cafes in my city, in my local area, and therefore I dropped again this idea as well. I dropped social media management as the skill to start with, And then what happened is that in May 2025, there were my unit first exams for my new grade. I was in ninth grade at that time. And in May 2025, what happened is that my unit first exams were to be held. And due to that, I was spending my early May and mid May for preparation and giving the exams. And in the late May, which was 21st May to like 30 May, at that 10 days time period, this was the time when I actually started taking actions toward creating content. On 27th May, I think that I posted my first reel on Instagram. The script was from ChatGPT and the lighting was too poor. It was completely dark in the room. But that was the video, even where I like just kept on repeating the lines until I said it perfectly. And when I edited the video, at that time I was not knowing editing as much as I know currently, so I just trimmed out multiple parts of the video where I was stuttering, and therefore the final output looked like I am very confident at speaking in front of the camera, but I was not like that, and I uploaded it. So in that period of time, I started to create content, and all the people who followed me, my friends and relatives, there were I think 57 followers on my Instagram at that time. Everyone was like, "Oh, you also started creating content, and you are also becoming a content creator and stuff, all like that." But I did not even cared about what they were saying. Yeah, it sometimes felt good when people appreciated it. It sometimes felt like, why are people saying it when they were criticizing me? And what then happened is I found that after creating a few videos for my Instagram, I found that my passion is to create videos. And at that point of time, when I found that it is the thing that I love to do, then I got all in. After school, when I came back home, I spent 3 to 4 hours every single day just to shoot videos, edit videos, upload it, find captions, scripts, and all those things. I was really happy in doing it. And I was loving the growth. The growth was not about followers or the view counts. It was about the people. It was about the quality of my content. It was about the kind of people who were reaching out to me, who were appreciating my work. And then came the time of my birthday, 19th June 2025. I wrote in my diary, I should have it like here. It was my diary at that time. In 2025, I used this diary. It was from 2022. It belonged to my father, but he did not wrote. It did not wrote even he did not wrote in this diary other than just one page, and after that I filled out the diary throughout the year. So yeah, that's the thing, and I would suggest that start journaling. It will really help you. It will be the thing when you will, I just, even if I open it today and start reading it all the memories come back into my mind instantly, and I just love it. So this is the thing I will suggest you to do. And yeah, let's get back to the topic. So on my birthday, I thought that like I had a lot of goals for 2025, that I would create, I would earn lakhs of rupees. I will make a lot of good content, AI generated content, especially not my own content like this. But yeah, I did have a lot of goals, and I would not like to discuss about it. But I failed at most of them, and actually, yeah, it was like all of them. I failed it all. In July, what happened is that you might know that in India, most of the cities have their own Instagram account. It's not created by the city, but it's about like there is some content creator who just thought that they can create content about that own about their own city, and they just start a Instagram account on the name of their city. So that's what happened in our city as well. There was an account, I would not like to disclose the name, but it had 22,000 followers at that time in July, and they just had a story on their Instagram that they are hiring video editors for their content. And at that point of time, I don't know why, but I think it was a good day for me. So I just thought that yeah, let's try. It's an opportunity. Just like I just shared my reel with them, and within a few hours, they replied and said that here's my number. Contact me on WhatsApp. And I was like, whoa, am I selected? And when we did some chat, when we did some call, I got to know that I was the best editor at that point of time out of hundreds of people who had outreach to him, who had replied to that story. I didn't imagine that I am that good, that I am good enough to like actually compete with hundreds of people. Yeah, I know that those hundreds of people might not be very good, and that is why I got selected. But still, it was an achievement for me. It gave me a lot of confidence that my editing skills can be improved, and I can start like actually monetizing this skill. So what happened is that we made a deal, but after a deal, I did my first edit for them. It was a sample edit, so it was for cheaper price, and they did not like give me any work after that first reel, because I think even from my side, I think that it was not that good video. So what that incident happened to me was it gave me confidence that yeah, I can do all this stuff. I can actually monetize on the skills on the skills which I have learned by creating content. And the best skill that I thought to monetize is video editing. So that was the start of me trying to find video editing clients, like clients who I can offer my services as a video editor. And I started to learn upskill in my video editing, and yeah, in July that all happened. And I was like very much into freelancing at that time. I was watching hundreds of videos in a month about freelancing, how to start, how to do this and how to do that, blah blah blah. But after some time, when August began, I followed an Instagram account. So the person was a founder, and he was actually building a startup which was for freelancers. Like it was a competitor for Fiverr and Upwork on a much better level. But yeah, that is the person who I followed, and they launched their startup on 15th of August. And because that founder was documenting his whole journey before the startup, building it all, so he had a few thousand, like it was 6,000 or 7,000 followers that he had at that point of time. So on 15th August, when he launched his startup, which was Unjob, so he launched it. I downloaded the app. I was one of the first early users of that app, and I gave reviews about that app to the founder on Instagram itself. And in a few days, he started following me because I was interested in his startup, and we both liked each other's content. So he just gave me a follow, and I was like, thanks for that. And I was like, thanks for man for that. On 30 August, one of our India's biggest Instagram media channel where they post about businesses. It was Startup by Doc. That's the username of that. That's the username of that account. Startup by Doc. It had 1 million followers at that point of time, or it was I think 800,000, 8 lakh followers. So they had posted about Unjob. It was a carousel, and when I woke up on 30 August or on the next day, founder had messaged me that bro, you got featured. And I was like, what does feature even mean? I just saw the post and I realized that Startup by Doc used one of my videos that I had uploaded on Unjob. It was like me in one of his posts where they were talking about Unjob, and I was like very happy about that incident. I was like very grateful at that point of time that I followed this random founder. Then we got in network, then we got connected. I loved his startup, I loved his idea, and now when his idea was being promoted on a big media channel on Instagram, at that point of time my videos or my face was also in that post. So yeah, after that, what happened is when I saw my face, I was like really grateful about that. And in September, nothing big happened. In October, again nothing big happened. I just kept on creating more content. I improved my skills and I was finding clients. In November, on 8th of November, I found my first client. Yes, you heard it right. I found my first client in November when I was trying from July. It was like 4 months. July, August, September, yeah. It was like 4 to 5 months after which I found my first client, and he was also not paying me much. But I thought that just don't care about the money and just take it on, like take on the opportunity. Just get it. It will surely help in some way. So I got in contact with him, and in 2025, from November to December, in that period of time, what happened is that I worked with that client. I outreached to multiple more peoples. They said yes earlier, but after that they ghosted me, and yeah, that was all that happened in 2025. And I made overall, including the Amazon business thing and this freelancing stuff, I made my first 7 to 8 thousand rupees, and that's how it all happened. Now, as it's today 7th of January 2026, it's already a week in 2026, and many things have changed. And I was really excited that I tell it all to you in this video itself, but it would like not suit the vibe of this video, which was to actually create content for like to create a video about how my 2025 went. So that's all. And from today, I'm telling you that every week you will get 1 to 2 videos, or maybe more than that. I would create daily vlogs. I will try to create that. Those vlogs will not be like just what I did, but it will be more like I would create a video every single day about some value that I learned, something that I learned, something that I can teach to you. So it will be value driven content, it will be educational content. That's the thing, that's my plan. In 2026, you can see that I have my vision board behind me, so I can also create a video about that if you want. Just comment 2026, and I will create a video about my vision for 2026, my goals, and how I am going to achieve it. So yeah, that's the thing. And if you enjoyed the video, if you thought that my 2025 was like a roller coaster ride, and yeah, I also forgot to tell you that in 2025, two more things happened. One, I got really interested with books. I not my school academic books, but these books that are written by writers who are famous throughout the world. The bestseller books, like I have currently 10 books in front of me which I bought in 2025. Yeah, I was not able to read it all, but it all helped me a lot. And one more thing that happened with me is that my family faced a lot of problems, be it financially or be it emotionally. And yeah, that was also something that made me more mature. So that is why you are seeing me here confidently speaking to the camera, because the maturity, the confidence, it all only increases, it all only improves after you have seen some struggles that cannot be defined in words. If you enjoyed the video, then please hit the like and share it with your friends, hit the subscribe, and I will meet you in the next one. Bye.